the best Uber I've ever had, and I get to drive it. What's going on?
Not much.
Good.
Trying to avoid the rain today?
Yep.
Hopefully.
We got Tim Flanders here. Single turbo, Coyote swapped. Car goes pretty deep in the 8s, right?
20s.
820s, and I'm gonna get the driver to the track today. Let's go for a ride. Tim Flanders Turbo Coyote. You ain't gonna hear what we had to say, but it's gonna be a fun ride. Now you're gonna make me want another Foxbody street car.
Good. That's the goal.
Nice.
Normally, like, this thing I rolled down here about 85.
That was insane. Oh my god. 750 horsepower in this tune?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly. And oh my god, it makes about 12 or 1300 he said for the full race boogie. What a great ride. That was so much fun. Can't wait to see this thing on track later. See this smile? This is for real. Oh dude.
Nice car.
Thank you. Except it's his. I can't take the credit. He just let me drive it. All right, I'm building a Foxbody 5th Street. I forgot how much fun this is.
On 30, it makes 11 to 1200 on the tire, probably.
That's 30 pounds of boost, by the way. Look at this thing. Oh my God, you squeeze into it. We did third gear. We did second and third gear. And I mean, you just hear the turbo. You feel you just get shoved into that Kirky seat. Yeah, my head is just going 100 miles an hour right now because I'm trying to think what combination I want to put in a Foxbody. Whew.
Do one of these.
I know.
You have to.
A single turbo Coyote?
Yeah, it's maintenance free. Just oil changes and plugs once a year.
And the best part is now we're gonna get some donuts. Single turbo Coyote, Mustang GT, it's an 86. I'm a big 4-eyed guy, I love the 4-eyed. He runs this thing in sick week, drag week, every kind of week. If you could go for a week and race your car, this guy is doing it. Tim, you just let me drive your car. We goosed it on the highway. We didn't really go crazy, but you could feel the power. Tell us about this car.
I've had this car since 2000. Wanted to build a power adder car. So, no better choice than a Coyote.
Oh yeah.
And it started off, the car was dark gray, and then we stripped it, ground the paint off,
right.
redid the whole car. The only thing left over from the old car are the wheels now.
Oh wow.
So in the last, they've had these wheels for 16 years. My daughter, they got them like 2 weeks before she was born. So
right.
Exactly when I got them, and yeah, it's a whole new car now.
So went with some modern paint, got modern color on it. Is this Avalanche?
It is.
Avalanche gray, GT 350 color, which looks so good with the black. 4-eyed car, the black accents, it's got the right stance, and of course it's got the power. So Tell us about the motor and the driveline combination.
It's a Fonzie Novello built Coyote,
Right.
ported Gen 2 heads by Frankenstein, stock cams. It's a 3-2-1 swap, so it's got a Gen 3 block, Gen 2 heads, Gen 1 timing components.
Right.
Controlled by Holley EFI. You know, it's deadly reliable. We don't do anything to it. Just change the oil and put fuel in it.
You know, just a small cowl hood, everything just kind of looks a little bit, this could be an 1150 car, and you wouldn't know the difference.
I get told that often.
But you got a parachute on the back, it's a little bit of a giveaway.
I mean, I've been doing this since '07, so I learned almost 20 years ago what
Right.
works and what doesn't, and you just have to always be looking ahead. I mean, there's some stupid fast cars, Tom Bailey's car,
Oh, yeah.
Schroeder's Nitrous car, you know, and those are the far end. But I mean, you can do this, and you can do it at home. I did this whole car at home, other than paint.
Right.
I work at a body shop though, so we did this paint work at work, and then the rest of the car was built by me at home in my shop. Just got to make sure the cooling system's up to par.
I was going to say, the thing never really ran over, I'd say 179, 180 degrees, dead set. Drivability was great. It started right up. The tip-in throttle is, oh my God. That's probably my favorite part, when you start to squeeze in and get that boost. So how much boost did I experience on the street?
That was probably 7 or 8 pounds.
7 or 8 pounds, and that's like, I think Tim said it's about 750 at the wheels in that configuration. And you go to 30 PSI when you're in race trim.
Yes. Yep. Just turn the CO2 on, and it makes 29.5 to 30 pounds pretty easily.
And you go from 750 horse at the wheels to what?
Probably 1,100.
Oh man, I bet that's a rush. So what's the quickest the thing's been in the quarter mile?
It's been 8:19 at 165.
Oh wow. And then but Tim's also a good racer too. I believe at the last NMRA race, you won the 860 class.
Yes.
Right? So he dialed it for 860, won the 860 class, and you've done really well on drag week and also at sick week too, right?
Yep. Yeah, sick week we struggled a little bit, but drag week in 13 we won, 07 we runnered up, and then at Midwest Drags last year in 21,
right.
I lost by 0014 at the end of the week.
Oh wow.
And we just couldn't get it done. We tried,
That's all right.
and we battled it out with another veteran drag week guy that does the 850 stuff, and he's on his game, and I just missed it just a little bit. But it was fun.
So a couple tech questions on the car. What fuel are you running? And tell us about the cooling system. How do you get the thing to stay at 180 cruising?
The biggest thing, it's E85.
Yep.
So that helps. I've got no intercooler on it. It's a water meth car, so I don't have a huge intercooler soaking up a bunch of air. The biggest thing is just having a badass set of fans. 100% Delta Pag fans help a bunch. And
I can see that the radiator is laid over like this in the car, and I would imagine, you know,
it's just a factory opening.
yeah, you got the factory opening with that cool splitter on the front, which looks real nice. What turbo are you running?
It's forced inductions, S491.
Right.
Out of the box, it's billet piece, ported manifold, ported heads, GT500 valve covers, which you like.
I love the valve covers on it. What's the car weigh?
It weighs 3285 on a pretty average basis.
With you in the car. Tim, I noticed something back here that I didn't notice before. 84 rear wing on the car.
Yes, best looking one they ever made for these Foxbody hatchbacks, without a doubt.
So I see you got a CO2, that's for the turbo?
Yes, yep. Dome control, and then water meth tank.
Right.
So,
And how big a fuel cell you have in it?
it's got a factory tank.
Right.
With it's an 03 Cobra tank. It's got a 4 triple pump setup in it. So
Right.
It only runs 1 pump going down the street. You can run this thing down to 2 or 3 gallons, and it does not have fuel issues. And then the other 2 pumps come on with boost.
Nice. So about how many miles range-wise can you get to a tank?
It gets about 13 on the highway, pulling the trailer, driving 75 to 85.
Okay, what are you running for overdrive? Because obviously I noticed you have overdrive.
It's got a gear bender's overdrive, Pro Mod, you know, the baddest one they have. So.
Right, and it's electronic, so literally I just hit a button, goes in overdrive, hit the button again and it comes out.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I use it actually, instead of going into high gear, I leave the car in second gear, hit the overdrive, and going on the racetrack.
Really?
The gear splits are better, like the rear gear that's in the car.
So Tim, I love the stance of this thing. I mean, it's just raked just perfectly. What suspension you running?
It's got coilovers in the front, and then a Team Z factory location rear spring.
Right.
I mean, nothing, all off-the-shelf stuff, nothing too trick. It's got a 9-inch in it.
Right.
And, you know, it works. I don't do anything to the car once I get it here. You know, the struts pretty much stay the same whether I'm driving it or racing it.
Right.
They're super tight and it works.
It's been a fun day driving this thing. Tim's going to kick some butt on track this weekend. Got to thank everybody for checking out the REVan channel. Please make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, hit that like button. We love that stuff to help keep us going. Tim, thank you so much.
Yep,
Good luck racing this weekend.
Thanks.